a training camp, but it was like the opposite of a training camp. And we're back, Mike Cernovich, Cernovich.com. Lighting's not great. Not loving the lighting. What are you going to do? But we're in, I was thinking today, like the inverse of a training camp. Here's what I mean by that. In a training camp, you go away somewhere for a fight, before football season, wherever, and you get in the best shape of your life. You get jacked, right? You come out ready. We're in like the quarantine anyway, is like the inverse of a training camp. Everybody's moody. Nobody's working out. People are eating like trash. I'm not judging. I'm not saying I'm, making it happen. But we got to shift it. Seems like it's going to be, I thought it was going to be a week, guys. I thought we'd have like kind of 1 week where I could eat some baked goods. Yesterday, Shauna made these homemade pretzels with cheese sauce, and I was just like, what am I doing? I'm eating like just a fat ass, right? I was literally like, as I'm eating them, I'm like, what am I doing? So I thought the quarantine was going to be like a week. Enjoy it. Let the old joints heal up. I got some injuries. Let it all kind of heal up, stretch out a little bit. And I thought it was going to be a week. It'd be kind of nice. This shit's not going to end. They're talking about weeks from now. So I just needed to make an attitude adjustment, a mindset adjustment for myself and other people, that like we're going to come out of this just pathetic, really, if we don't get it together. Right. And by that, I mean, everybody, myself included. So don't treat this like a reverse training camp. We thought it was going to be a week. It'd be a good relaxation. Could be 8 weeks, 6 weeks, everything else. So all I'm going to say, with no judgment in my heart, is don't treat this like the inverse of a training camp where you come out worse. Think about something that you can do that's productive, some kind of skill, something that when you come out from this, you'll be better, because you have a lot of time. We all have a lot of time now. How we're spending our time is a little different, right? We all have a lot of time. How we're spending our time is different. Some of us are glued to the TV screens, following the latest coronavirus update. Not me. Some of us, like me, are just tweeting like an insane person. I can rationalize it. Oh, but that's my job or whatever, but we all have these little lies we tell ourselves. We all have these the lies we tell ourselves are always the most damaging, right? The hardest person in the world, to be honest with, is yourself, because your conception of who you believe you are and the way you're living is in conflict, and that creates a lot of tension, dissonance, cognitive dissonance, call it what you will. And because of that, it's very, very hard to tell the truth to yourself. Just, we want to be more honest with ourselves, how we live our lives, check in a little bit, realize that we've never had this much free time. And I know it's stressful for people, because a lot of people are struggling with the money. I understand this. I had some deals go, that didn't work out, big deals actually. Record Q1 was on the whole way for Cerno. It was massive. And, things change that fast overnight. So I get it. But if you're spending your time stressing out about the problem, you're never going to come out of this better. You're going to come out of this worse. You're going to come out of it in less shape. But the time now, because the competition bar is going to be lower, right? Because if everyone else is treating it like an inverse training camp, but you're treating it like a real training camp where you have all this time, just think about what you can accomplish. And how do you accomplish it, right? Because it's always like, accomplish. We'll learn one new skill during the we'll call this the Cerno Coronavirus Challenge. The Cerno Coronavirus Challenge. I'll tweet about this. What is one new skill that you can leave coronavirus with? Doesn't have to be, high-minded. It could be anything. Sean has been baking. And unfortunately, she's become quite good. So maybe, maybe I'll have to be a little bit careful with that. But you can come out of this a baker, learn how to bake. You can come out of this any kind of skill you want, right? Any kind of skill you want, sewing, right? I, I've I've got something I can't share. I got to keep some of this stuff private, but I've been working on a little skill too. So the way to look at coronavirus in a productive manner is when this is all said and done and you're released back into the wild, what is one skill you've acquired? Just think, learning to code is a great thing, actually. Learning to code is on my, you know, recommended to-dos. All right, that's it, people. Mike Cernovich, Cernovich.com. Learn one skill, coronavirus challenge.